All right, everybody, welcome in season 3, episode 14 of the Swishlist podcast. As always, we have so much to discuss around the NBA. We're going to talk about some fun topics today. We're going to discuss, why do NBA players lie about their height? Who has the best bag by height? What do we do with LeBron James and the fact that he's probably not going to stay with the Lakers long term? Is 6-0 or 50,000 points a more impressive award? We have some NBA teams looking for guards. The Clippers are on fire and they are making fans eat their own tweets. Start, bench, cut, best peak of all time, blind ranking edition. And we're going to close out the pod with some fun stuff, talking about a starting five animal edition. We're going to confirm the fact that when we hit 100,000 followers, we shave our heads. And you guys, we went out to record some content with House of Highlights this week, and Roman was on Fox television because the show Extracted aired. It's a huge week for the Swishlist podcast. We're going to dive right in and give you what it is that you want, which is basketball coverage first, and we'll close out the pod talking about a lot of the personal items after the fact. But Roman, why is it that every single season, guys like LeBron James are changing height? Guys like Kevin Durant, we say he's 7 feet tall and he's never listed as 7 feet tall. We have guards that are listed higher than they should be. We have bigs that are listed lower than they could be. Anthony Davis, we don't know how tall he is. Like, why is it nobody can just be honest about how tall they are in the NBA?
I think you get the benefits whether you go higher or lower, but you don't get any benefit for just being honest, is why I think every basketball player lies about their height. You say you're taller than you actually are, no player is going to question it. They're just going to be like, I don't know, he looks a little bit shorter, but maybe he is that tall. Like Kevin Durant being 6'9", and he's actually like 6'11". It's like, nobody's going to discredit that. But also, if you go lower, it's like everybody's going to assume you're shorter, but you're taller. So I think a prime example of someone being shorter, Donovan Mitchell, claims to be like 6'1". I really think he's 6'3". I mean, we know he has the long wingspan and he's throwing down these crazy dunks. I don't care what his wingspan is. I don't think he's doing that at 6'1". I think Darius is 6'1", and he looks a little bit taller than Darius Garland. So I think you get the benefits whether you go taller or shorter, but you don't get anything from just being like, yeah, I'm a true 6'5". So it's just either way it works.
Okay, so when you were playing college ball, did you list yourself as your true height, or did you say shorter or taller? I have to know.
I was the only one on my team who was under 6 foot. The only person that listed themselves, I feel like, at their true height. I'm looking dudes in the eye who are listed at 6'1", 6'2", and I'm like, no, you're not. I listed myself at 5'10". I'm a true 5'10". Sometimes people will be like, no, Roman, you're like 6 foot tall, right? And I'm like, no, I'm like 5'10". And I don't know why I didn't just go with 6 foot. I would have got the benefits. I should have just done it.
Look, I think that at the NBA draft, you should list players at their true height. Now, there's plenty of guys that have grown after the draft, Giannis being one of the most famous ones, Wemby being another one. So it can happen. I get why players do it. I just think it's a little bit of a joke. I think at this point, just give us the true height when I'm on Basketball Reference, and then we're going to say whatever we're going to say online anyways. Just give me the true height somewhere, please.
Well, I couldn't agree more, because basketball is I feel like the only sport where height truly does matter. Like the goal is at a certain height. There's no other sport like that. So if there's any sport where I feel like the NBA should be locked in on how tall these guys are without their shoes, or even if you just did with shoes, get the true measurement every single year at media day. That's information that people want to know. I mean,
yes,
we talk about the difference in heights. The difference between a 6'6" guy and a 6'7" guy in the NBA is a major difference. So I think these are things that fans would want to know. Is this guy a true 6'10"? Is he 6'11"? Is he 7 foot? Because 6'10" and 7 foot, there's a big difference between those two.
We need to know. NBA, you got to figure it out. Now, switching gears a little bit, but staying in the conversation of height, I want us to pick who has the best bag by height in the NBA. We'll lump everybody under 6 feet together, and then we'll go 6 feet to 7 feet tall.
Okay, under 6 feet. First name I think of, Isaiah Thomas. He's got to be up there.
Okay.
Other players, I'm trying to think of players who are listed at 5'11". Nate Robinson should get a mention for some of his great years. But best bag? I don't know if anybody's beating IT.
It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick at all.
I don't think I can name a player who has a better bag, who has averaged points, who has been Mr. Fourth Quarter, Isaiah Thomas. And these weren't just catch and shoot, like off ball, he's a great shooter or whatever. Like IT was that guy in the middle of the 2010s for the Celtics. Because Iverson's 6 foot. Like he's not under 6 foot. I don't know if I can name anybody better than IT.
Now stuff starts to get interesting because now we talk about guys who are 6 feet tall. So a couple of names: Tim Hardaway's on that list, Kemba Walker's on that list, Allen Iverson's on that list. Who are you going at 6 feet tall?
It's Iverson.
Okay.
There's nobody better. I mean, if you want to think of the person who I feel like invented bag work, it's Isaiah Thomas. I mean, the
Yeah.
person who invented bag work, it's Allen Iverson. So nobody takes that 6 foot spot over AI.
Invented bag work is crazy, but he definitely had a bag. I don't know if I'd go invented, but he had a bag. Okay, 6'1", Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas, Rod Strickland. Those are some of the big names that I have.
That's how we're getting at 6'1".
Listen, if everybody wants to lie about their height, it makes it difficult.
I mean, Chris Paul
You're going Chris? You're going Chris over 80s IT?
for bag.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Chris. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. 6'2". Some of my names at 6'2", Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Tony Parker.
Is Steph really listed at 6'2"? He's not 6'3". I knew Kyrie was 6'2", and I was gonna say, of course, I'm gonna go Kyrie at 6'2".
I've got Steph right now listed. I've got him listed on Basketball Reference as 6'2".
Dang. Man, that hurts me. Because I always thought Steph was 6'3", so I was gonna go Kyrie at 6'2", Steph at 6'3". But I don't know. I obviously for me, like you're gonna go Kyrie, but I think this is a lot closer than people say. Like Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooters of all time, but I think he's also one of the greatest playmakers of all time. It's
Eh,
just it's Kyrie. Like you can't dispute Kyrie. He's one of the most skilled players of all time. His mid-range is there, his shooting ability is there. He's one of the smoothest players of all time, and his finishing ability is unlike any other guard in the NBA in history. So I'm gonna give it to Kyrie at the 6'2" spot.
Now you go to 6'3". Some of the names that I
Jerry
had:
West.
Steve Nash. I have Steve Nash in there. I've got prime Darren Williams in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a couple guys in there. I know you're looking at some of the legends, and that's not a bad poll to look at Jerry, but you got to be honest with it. Who you got at 6'3"?
For a bag, I'm not mad at a Darren Williams pick.
His Hezzy Cross was crazy.
Adopted it like none other. The double Hezzy cross.
Mm.
I gotta give it to him.
Okay, 6'4". We start to get more shooting guards now. D Wade is obviously in this space.
It's the main name I was thinking of. I'm trying to think of anybody else that I know that's 6'4". Because I know James Harden is in there, but I think he gets up to 6'5".
Same with Crawford. You could probably pull Crawford as 6'4", maybe.
Bag work, I want to give it to D Wade just because of how many buckets he gets.
Wow.
But true bag work, Jamal up there. I mean, this dude was getting 50 points. He scored 50 points when he was old, just off of bag work. I'm gonna give it to Jamal.
Okay, we're gonna say Jamal at 6'4", best bag. 6'5", we go James Harden. That's not even a question.
No question, James Harden. If he's 6'5", then he gets it.
Okay, so we go 6'6".
I have MJ. I have Kobe.
Shea's listed as 6'6".
Bag work, I think I give it to Kobe.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I think that's fair because I think MJ relies a little bit more on his athleticism, which is no diss to him. But I think like work ethic, hard worker. This is Kobe Bryant's forte. Like I'm gonna get to the mid range. I'm gonna score on you because I've worked on this. This is my bag work.
So 6'7", you've got Paul Pierce, Carmelo Anthony, and Kawhi Leonard.
No, it's
Those are-
Carmelo. It's Carmelo.
Okay, so we're going Carmelo at 6'7".
Yes,
Bag.
Carmelo's here.
Fair.
Okay.
I feel
But
like people
players
get
who go
listed at
6'7" just
6'8".
go to 6'8". Yeah.
They go to 6'8" or 6'6". I think people just go 6'8" or 6'6". Okay, let's look at 6'8" then, because you have Luka, you have Paul George.
I mean, T-Mac is probably listed there, right?
You've got T-Mac as 6'8". You've got T-Mac as 6'8". Those are probably your three. Those are the three names that I think of. I'm not thinking of LeBron as a.
We're not throwing Rudy Gay in here.
Okay. No.
No, it's Rudy Gay. T-Mac or Paul George. I mean, we talk about this all the time.
Wow, breezing
bad
past
work-
Luka. You breezed past Luka that quick?
Yeah, because I think Luka it's less bag work and more 5-on-5 basketball. Like he knows how to manipulate 5-on-5 basketball. He does get to his bag work, but I think bag work. I think more of Paul George and Tracy McGrady here.
If you go bag work, if that's the case, then you have to take Paul George. I got tons of respect for T-Mac, but Paul George had people touching earth all the time. He just had Kyle Kuzma 3 frames off the screen tonight.
I think it's close because T-Mac was just getting buckets. Like he was on bad teams, just scoring 30 a night.
He had,
but I think
touching earth. But I think
because
I think
I think
absolute bag, pure bag. It's got to be PG.
I'll agree with you there, Paul George.
Okay, 6'9".
Kevin Durant starting height in the NBA. What's KD listed at? Can we get an official? What is KD at? I'm gonna guess he's at 6'11".
KD's listed as 6'11" right now.
Okay, so I know who my 6'11" guy is. 6'9". Braun might be listed at 6'9" now.
Yeah, but you have Magic.
But I'm not picking
Magic.
Yeah.
You have Magic, and you can put LeBron at 6'9" if you want, but I think you have to give.
I don't
this to
even like
Magic
taking Magic at 6'9" because I know Magic's, again, I say 5-on-5 basketball, but I'm talking like a pure bag.
Okay, but
I think Magic gets a list, like a name there, but
LeBron is listed as 6'9". I don't have a better name for you at 6'9". I think you have to give it to Magic.
well, yeah, 6'9" is tough because this is where you get to the power forward position.
Yeah,
Like, this isn't.
it's dirty in here.
Yeah, this isn't guys. I don't like giving LeBron best bag at a certain height. I don't like that. I'm not saying LeBron doesn't have a bag. He has a great bag, but this is LeBron. I don't like doing that.
LeBron, congratulations.
I need some other names.
No, okay. Now back to 6'9". I don't think you're going to find somebody over Magic and LeBron. Your knock on 5. Listen, maybe the best bag at 6'9" is the fact that these guys are 5-on-5 basketball players. Maybe that's just what it is.
I'm looking up Larry. Yep. Okay. We're good on 6'9". Larry Bird is 6'9".
You're taking Larry Bird over Magic and LeBron?
Yeah. Bag work. Larry Bird. This is what he do. He talk trash and he going to tell you how he's going to score 40. It's definitely Larry Bird. It's definitely Larry Bird.
I don't know.
Debate a wall. This is Larry.
Okay, 6'10". You want to put Ben Simmons in here?
I would never, ever like to put Ben Simmons on any list where we're talking about greatest anything of all time besides busts.
Besides rookie seasons, maybe.
Besides first 3 years in the league, yeah, we can put him there.
That's fair.
Because this is where we get started getting to center heights.
What do we have KG listed as?
Probably 6'9".
We have KG at 6'11". That's tough.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6'10". I think Anthony Davis is 6'10".
Yeah, we get Anthony Davis's unofficial 6'10".
You can't go anything back past probably 2010 because 6'10" is 100% just a center.
Tim Duncan's listed as 6'11" as a power forward.
Yeah, but so 6'11" is going to go to Kevin Durant. Okay, I'm looking at active players in the NBA who are listed at 6'10". I've got Anthony Davis, Franz Wagner, Michael Porter Jr., Paulo is also. So you have the two best players on the Magic are 6'10".
Yeah, they're not the best all time,
but they're not the best all time.
No.
But I don't feel good about giving this to Anthony Davis. This is such a good question. I like this.
Who at 6'10"? We just have to think for a minute.
Come on, Blake Griffin is 6'10". Everybody's saying KD is 6'10", but
he used to be listed. He used to be listed as 6'10", but if we go off Basketball Reference, we can't take him.
You can just see it now. How tall is Pascal?
No.
NBA champion Pascal Siakam. Don't do it. Don't disrespect him.
Best bag all time at the height of 6'10". Pascal Siakam. No,
6'8". I wouldn't feel bad about that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, that's.
I would not feel bad about that,
brother. That's expired milk. Throw that take out. Okay. That's.
I would not feel bad about that at all.
That's really bad. That's really.
Oh, Willie Cauley-Stein is 6'10". There we go.
You're getting disrespectful. You need to stop.
What is Giannis listed at? But Giannis does not have a bag. Let me chill.
Yeah. You want Bill Russell here?
I would hate to put Bill Russell here. Sorry about that, but that's not happening ever. Okay, 6'10", best bag of all time. It has to be Anthony Davis.
Oh my gosh! Listen, Basketball Reference has Dwight Howard at 6'10". Just want to put that out there.
No bag.
I'm not saying he has a bag. I just am mentioning the fact that that's what they have his height as.
Crazy how dominant that man was at 6'10".
Yeah, wild.
And broad shoulders.
Would have said he was 7 feet, if you ask me.
I hate to say it, but hey, somebody give me a better name.
Yeah,
who are we missing? Because I'm not giving it to Ben Simmons.
We need a better name for 6'10" bag. Okay, 6'11", we just auto default Kevin Durant. No question.
It is 100% Kevin Durant. There's no other name.
7 feet tall.
Who is exactly 7 foot? Is Jokic exactly 7 foot? I mean, Hakeem is probably also 7 foot.
Jokic is listed as 6'11", and we auto
He's not
default
getting it over Kevin Durant. If we can move
Nice.
Kevin Durant to 6'10", then we can put Jokic at 6'11". I ain't mad at that.
I am approving it. We are moving KD to 6'10" because and we are taking Jokic at 6'11".
So at 6'10", we have Kevin Durant. At 6'11", we're going to take Jokic. But now we move into the 7 foot spot where I think of Joel Embiid, Hakeem.
Hakeem is 7 feet. I honestly, I think it's Hakeem's spot. You have to knock him off.
Hakeem is here. Isn't Kareem here too? And Shaq?
Kareem,
Or are those 7'1" guys?
Kareem's 7'2", and I think Shaq
7'2"?
is. I think that's what he's listed as.
Shaq is probably 7'1", isn't he?
I think I have Shaq at 7'1". Yeah, Shaq at 7'1". But if you go 7 feet, oh, dude,
no,
I'm not taking.
it's
I'm
not disrespecting Hakeem. Yeah, Hakeem is here. It's Hakeem at 7 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. D-Rob's at 7'1". We still go Shaq there, then you go Kareem at 7'2". You want Wemby at 7'3"?
Wemby might be listed at 7'4".
Let's find out. Where's Yao? 7'5"?
What's Chet listed at?
Are you trolling? We've got Wemby at 7'4". We've got Chet at 7'1", not beating Shaq.
Bag work though? Perimeter work?
Come on, dude. Stop it.
Okay, define bag for me. How are you defining it?
Listen.
I'm thinking one-on-one basketball.
Okay, then it's Shaq.
Okay, but I'm thinking perimeter one-on-one. I guess for centers, I'll take it down to the post. Yeah,
it's
Shaq's
still Shaq. It's still Shaq.
Bag work is changing as the heights go up. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
No, it's
so
Shaq.
I'll get the Shaq at 7'1". 7'2".
We need 7'2". You give it to Kareem. We need 7'3".
Well, wait. Who else is 7'2"?
What are we doing? Shut up, dude.
I just want to know.
No,
we might have like Wilt here. We might have Wilt here.
No, okay. Actually, hold on. No, wait. Good point. We have Wilt at 7'1".
Oh my goodness! Wait,
7'2" might be an impossible height. Is there any
7'1" might be impossible? I don't think it's just a cakewalk for Shaq to put Shaq over Wilt.
Put the mic down.
No. Moses, this guy.
Put the mic down.
Who holds all these records for scoring? If we're talking bag work, he's here. If we're not just we're not comparing eras, and we're not doing that, like Wilt played in the 60s, he played in the 70s against 13 teams.
Bro, we've seen the footage where he just steals other people's shots in the air and puts it in for his own points. It's Shaq, dude. Stop, dude. Stop.
But we're not going to discredit how it was done.
I'm not discrediting a guy because I take someone else. I'm just taking the better player. That's it.
If I'm looking at stats though, like Wilt,
bro,
this is the guy who they were reported saying he could bench 500 pounds.
Stop.
Could run a 4.5 40.
Yeah, could leap tall buildings in a single bound. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm taking the real Superman. Give me Shaq.
Okay, I'll take Wilt here, and we'll we'll see how that goes.
Okay, 7'3".
I think yours doesn't make sense. Don't just say that and then think we can move on. Don't do that to me. Weirdo.
You want Bull?
No, too short of a career.
Okay, so we have to cap it. We stop it. Well, yeah, 7 foot.
We can go all the way to 7'7".
No, I don't want to.
Got George Miras on.
Listen, we give Yao anything over 7'5". We give Wemby 7'4", and we have to find a player at 7'3".
What about Manute Bol hitting 8 threes in a game?
Care about one game, bro. I've watched Yao Ming bring the ball up the floor, bro.
That's true. Double behind the back, Yao Ming.
Yeah, bro. What are we doing?
Okay.
I think 7'3" is nasty work. I'm not even gonna lie.
Who else is 7'3"?
What, Boban? Is Boban 7'3"? I don't even know who our best.
No, Boban's 7'6".
He's listed as 7'4".
Boban Marjanovic?
Yeah, close, but he loses to Wemby.
Kristaps, Ralph Sampson.
Oh, I like Ralph.
Hashim Thabit is here.
Okay.
I'm done making jokes.
UConn Thabit was awesome, but no, I'm gonna go Ralph. I'm gonna take Ralph here.
Yeah, it's fair. We'll stick with Ralph. Kristaps deserves a mention.
Yeah, for sure. Deserves a mention. Then we go Wemby at 7'5". We take Yao everything over.
That's no Wemby 7'4".
Oh yeah. Wemby 7'4". Yao anything over 7'5". Yes.
Okay.
I like that. I'm a fan of that.
There's no where you disagree, who we missed, who we got heights wrong on.
Let's talk current NBA. LeBron James. Word on the street after the Genie Bus report is that this is the end of his tenure in LA. It's not really a surprise, especially with the new owners. And it's probably time, to be quite honest with you. Like, it would be kind of weird if he came back and took a lower deal. This is Luka's team. Where do you see LeBron going in his final season or seasons to close out the career?
Cleveland, this one's for you, man. The
Yeah.
only right place for LeBron James to go. I've even seen the reports that they're willing to take Bronny in and have that project of growing him up because there's nepotism in the NBA, but it got to be in the right spot. And I think Cleveland is the perfect place for that to happen. LeBron gets his retirement tour while also still competing for a championship because it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you add LeBron, you add a vet, you add a champion, you add one of the greatest players of all time, one of the best players in the league, no matter what. It's the only right spot. I think it's not something that we should even talk about for the rest of the year. Just let it kind of sit because I think that's what LeBron's going to do too. It's just that's not a worry until the offseason. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of things going on in LA where even Jeannie Buss is just, I never liked LeBron. He's too selfish, all about himself. And of course, he's one of the greatest players of all time. Like, of course, it's about him. But LeBron got him a championship, and now Luke is there. I think it's fair enough for him to just move on and have his retirement tour in Cleveland. I don't think anybody would be mad at that.
I agree. I think if he goes anywhere else, it is a net negative on his career. I think if he goes to Cleveland, it's absolutely a net positive. They're a solid team, and they need a guy like LeBron that would put them over the top, if we're going to be completely honest. If you get Hunter coming off the bench and you are able to retain some of the high-end talent that you have, you take a lot of pressure off of Mobley. Like, I don't hate that at all. Like, I actually think it'd be so fun to watch that team. I might buy
it last year. It really should have happened.
I know I might
would've
buy
been
the
interesting.
tickets. I might buy the
Upgraded
tickets.
Lonzo.
And so I kind of love it. I really do. I love that for LeBron. I love that for the current players that are in Cleveland. I don't think he steals their shine all the way. I think they still get to be super competitive. So, but genuinely, I think if he goes anywhere else, Golden State, Boston, Orlando, name your city, it just feels kind of weird to me. And let's be honest, the Lakers were in the toilet when he went there. He really did save the franchise. I know, like, some Lakers fans, you guys don't want to hear it, but it's true. He delivered a championship. He's played there for a long time, and you guys are must-see TV, have been for years. You have to give this man some credit. I'm not saying you owe him a statue, but you got to stop the slander. It's a little bit ridiculous.
He's set up, he gave you a championship, and he set up Luka getting there too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to thank him for your future and what you've had in these past 7 years.
Okay, so I'm seeing people ask this question. What's the greater accomplishment? 6-0 in the finals or 50,000 plus points?
Depends on who you talk to, first of all.
100%.
But I think the ultimate goal is to win. So I'm going to give it to the winner. I mean, I'm not saying Jordan is 6-0. I don't like that narrative because he's not 6-0. 6 for 19, 6 for 20, whatever Michael Jordan exactly is. But that's more than 4. And I don't want to turn this into the LeBron Jordan debate, but I think the ultimate goal is to win championships. And 6 championships is what a basketball player who makes it to the NBA should be trying to get every year is championships. And if you get 6 of them, you are an elite company. But 50,000 points is a great individual accomplishment. Nobody can compete with that. But me viewing the NBA, I appreciate winning. So I think they're both very good accomplishments. But I think I'm thinking a little bit right now. There's players with more rings.
Whoa. Let's not over,
because let me back up a little bit.
Nobody else goes 6-0. Nobody else goes 6-0.
But he's not 6-0. Let's stop this narrative. Michael Jordan lost. It's just he didn't make it to the finals sometimes. I don't like that debate. Because he made it to the second round of the playoffs when he came back off of his first retirement, it doesn't count. Like, I know he came back in the middle of the season and everything, but they lost. They didn't make it to the finals. We can't just say he's 6-0.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say he dodged Houston as well.
He did. Hakeem was coming for him. He definitely was.
Ooh.
But as I think about it, Kobe Bryant has 5. He's just 1 below. And if Kobe doesn't get hurt, he might be able to get 6.
You know,
like, there's players. Robert Horry has 7 rings.
Yeah, but we're not talking about guys like Robert Horry. We're talking about you're the guy, bro. You're winning the championship and you're the guy. You know that's implied.
Okay, how many times did Robert Horry make it to the finals? Robert Horry is 7-0 in the finals. He did not lose when he went. He's 7-0.
Okay, but he wasn't the guy.
Robert Horry has a better. No, but Moses, you said what's better? 6-0 or 50,000
Okay, but
points.
you know what I'm
Give me
talking
Robert
about.
Horry.
Listen, you know
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
Okay, what's the greater accomplishment? Michael Jordan's winning and how he's perceived as a player, or LeBron's ability to score so many points?
When you were 10 years old and you said you wanted to go play in the NBA, was the dream to score more points than anyone else, or was it to win championships?
To win championships.
So I think that's why it's the answer. I'm a
Like
huge LeBron fan, but regardless, like that's what it is.
like it's yes, 50,000 is such a cool accomplishment. Like nobody will be able to reach that, but the way in which Michael Jordan won his championships and dominated the 90s is not comparable, and why LeBron can never pass him.
How many points would it take for it to be better than 6-0?
60. If LeBron really did get a record where we could look back and say, nobody could ever do this in the history of the NBA. It's like a guy could average 30 points per game for 18 or 19 seasons. Like it is a possible thing that somebody could do. But if LeBron continued to do this for another 5 or 6 years, like nobody's playing into their late 40s. LeBron could do it. Like LeBron could do it. He's never had a major injury that would stop him. His knees are still good. He's just going to stop when he wants to. But if he got like 60,000 total points,
You would take that over 6-0.
that's never getting reached. Nobody's touching that.
All right, we got to get you off this. We got to get you off the pedestal here. This is pretty wild. Get you off your soapbox. There's two teams in the West in particular. We're starting to hear some rumblings around the fact that both of them are looking for a guard. They either want a floor general or they want better perimeter offense. Those two teams are the Rockets and the Timberwolves. Right now, the Timberwolves are linked to Kobe White. They've been in the market in talks for some other guards as well. The Rockets actually have shown some interest in Darius Garland. Roman, I'm curious, which move do you like more if it happened? Minnesota getting Kobe White and potentially moving off of Rob Dillingham and Mike Conley, or the Rockets making a move to pick up Darius Garland?
Well, I think the one that affects a team more is the Timberwolves. I think they are in deep need of a point guard to push them into contention. I think the Rockets are already in contention, and the thing that would put them over the top would be a point guard. But for the Timberwolves, I think it makes a huge difference for them to become a contender if they can get a point guard. Because, I mean, you have DiVincenzo running the one spot right now, which isn't terrible. Like, he's solid, but White would definitely be an upgrade. I mean, for the Bulls, he's averaging almost 20 a game, I believe.
I think he's at 20 right now. He's been between 19 and 20 points a game the last 3 seasons.
Yeah. And with having Ant and Julius Randle with the points that they average, it's going to bring that down, which I think brings his assists up, which I think really helps them. And you mentioned Mike Conley, who, I mean, he's getting a lot older. We're getting on a 20-year career. Mm-hmm. So obviously his numbers are declining. He's not even playing, I think he's at around 15 to 20 minutes a game right now. Mm-hmm. The decline has happened. He's not the Mike Conley we knew even 2 years ago. So if you can move off of that, especially I think you have mentioned the money situation. He's making quite a bit of money for that team. So if you can get more out of that contract and move on to a Kobe White, it's good. But just talking a little bit about the Rockets, all they've wanted is a point guard who can facilitate. And I think that's the exact type of player that you get out of Darius while also getting a scorer. Like I think he gets discredited a lot just because Donovan Mitchell's on his team. But sure. I think Darius Garland's one of the most skilled players we have in this league because he's very short. He's not big like Donovan Mitchell, just a very crafty guard, makes the right play. But I think the team that would be more affected would definitely be the Timberwolves.
I think what's tough with the Kobe White addition is he's played a lot more shooting guard as of late. And so you still lose some of that. I don't know if he's a guy that's going to get you into the offense the same way that like he definitely wouldn't the way compared to Darius Garland, but genuinely, I think where the Timberwolves are at right now, they truly are just looking at high-end perimeter scoring, and Kobe White would give them that. So I don't hate it. We'll see what actually is going to happen. The NBA is like not making trades at all. I swear everyone is begging for a trade at this point, and we just keep hearing rumors with nothing happening. So
players are begging for trades, but NBA teams, NBA GMs are just happy. We're good right now. They're just like, nah. I don't care if you requested a trade. We're not doing anything, buddy.
It's hilarious. The league dominated by players is just nothing's happening.
Yep.
So like the Clippers guy who said if the Clippers go 15-3 on any stretch in the season, he's going to eat his tweet. ate his tweet. The Clippers immediately did it. And it sounded like everybody was like, yeah, we'd never seen it. Especially Kawhi acted like he'd never seen it. What the heck is that?
A man of his word. I respect it. I feel like he manifested that to happen. Exactly. I mean, of course, if you pace it out right, of course they're going to go 15-3 because they lose 3, but it's like anywhere it could have happened if they lose 3 or win 15. But to have it happen is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Just shout out to the Clippers for their dominance since the new year. And I think they're playing the Jazz tonight, and it's probably going to end up a win in the win column. But this is one of the greatest turnarounds that we've seen in NBA history. This was a team who, I mean, it is from a bad team. Sorry, one of the greatest turnarounds from a bad team in NBA history. A month ago, we had tossed their season away. The whole Chris Paul thing had happened, and we were just like, this is a toss-away season. Maybe the Clippers can end up trying to get some picks off of this, moving off of Kawhi. What do you do with James Harden because he's doing so well? But they have completely turned it around, and they're not playing bad teams. They're beating good teams. So Clippers are playing good. Shout out to them.
Turning it around. Still the 10 seed, 22-24.
You might get a play-in game this year for that great run.
The greatest turnaround ever. And
might run into OKC for what you've done.
You might just get stomped out by the Thunder. Congratulations.
All that hard work.
I hope that I hope it was edible paper. You remember that? Like when we were kids, like they had, and this paper is edible. This ink from this pen is edible. So what the heck is that? Good night, dude. I hope he ate some fiber.
It dissolved in his mouth. He's lying about it. It's like it's just a sheet. It was all a lie.
This is one of those situations where the basketball gods had a twisted sense of humor, and it played out in the Clippers' favor. So, still, shout out to this guy for standing on the tweet. I loved it.
Moses, I have crafted together 5 start bench cuts for you. All of them are current players. The player that we have today. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? Who are you cutting? First one, start bench cut, LeBron, Kawhi, KD.
Today?
The active player that they are.
Okay. I'm going to start Kevin Durant. I'm going to bench Kawhi Leonard. And I'm going to cut LeBron James.
First time in his career that LeBron James has ever been cut. I love it.
Yeah, probably. Kawhi brings more on both sides of the floor. Had like his best individual scoring game in his career in this season. Kevin Durant, it's a given. Still a 3-level scorer. Can't be stopped. 50, 40, 90 all time. LeBron has become an Olay defender, and I can't give him a pass for that in this specific instance.
Okay. Next one, start bench cut. Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, and Donovan Mitchell.
Start Anthony Edwards. No question.
No questions asked.
But the bench is interesting.
I know what I'm doing here. Much as I love the guy, he's got to go.
You act like it's so easy, and then you don't actually
records.
You don't actually say your answer. So whatever I say, I'm just gonna look.
Okay,
stupid.
I'll tell you. I'm benching Donovan and cutting D Book.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Donovan's almost putting up 30 a game. He's been awesome. I think I got to go Donovan at the bench, and I'm cutting Devin Booker here. No shot at D Book, but I think it's the obvious choice right now.
Third matchup, we got centers. Start bench cut. Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, and Chet Holmgren.
I'm going to give the nod to Bam because he has a more prominent role on his team. I think I have to acknowledge that. I'm going to bench Chet, and I'm cutting Anthony Davis because I never get to see him play. I just don't really get to see him in any games, so it's hard for me to even evaluate. If we're talking about this season, that's probably the split. Chet gets the benefit of having Shea right there next to him and a lot of quality pieces around him. It's not taking anything away from him at all. So I feel okay about that list. If you're talking like healthy players, you might shake it up. But I think if you look at my evaluation, you'd agree.
Okay. Next one. 4 position, technically. Start bench cut. Brandon Ingram, Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to start Brandon Ingram. He's had big moments this year in Toronto. I've actually been so impressed with what he's given that team and the fact that he's been really consistent playing on multiple franchises. So super happy with him. Love what he's doing. Going to start him. I'm going to bench Julius Randle. I know a lot of people don't want to show love to Julius right now because he looks like a football player playing basketball, but he's been solid. He's been a solid second option in Minnesota. Now, do they still need better perimeter scoring? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean he's not playing well individually. So I'm going to bench Julius and I'm cutting Pascal because anything that he's doing, sadly, is not leading the wins. Indiana is in the toilet this year, and let's just cross our fingers and hope they land the number 1 or number 2 pick.
They just beat the best team in the NBA in Oakland, Home City Thunder. By the way, I just want to put that out there. And Pascal
Okay,
was leading.
and Charlotte's won multiple games by over 50 points. You telling me that Charlotte's the best team in the league?
I didn't mention anybody that's on that team. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. The Pacers are going to get their lick back. That's one game. There's 82 of them. I hate you.
And that's Pascal.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, final spot. I've got our point guard position. Start, bench, cut. Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox, and LaMelo Ball. Toughie.
LaMelo's been hooping. No, I'm going to start LaMelo Ball right now. LaMelo has been on a tear, and I hope he keeps it up, genuinely. I really do. I'm going to start him. I'm going to bench De'Aaron Fox. Quality point guard play for the San Antonio Spurs. They're winning games, and I am cutting Ja Morant. It is just a mess in Memphis. Absolute mess.
I like these ones because you have to take into account what's happening currently. So
yeah,
you did a good job with everything that's going on. So
I appreciate that. Thank you. I rarely get a compliment from Roman.
Cap.
It is.
Nobody compliments
hard.
this guy more than Roman.
It's hard to get a compliment from him. So especially in regards to basketball,
Roman's a know-it-all, huh?
Yeah. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Best peak all time blind ranking.
Okay, Mo, I've got best peaks of all time. So I got 10 names that I'm going to give you. I have 10 names that I'm going to give you. You got to blind rank them.
Okay.
Okay, first one, we have Kevin Durant.
In terms of peak?
Yeah, I'm thinking 2012 to 2019 KD.
7.
Okay. Giannis, anywhere from like 2018 to 2025.
10.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm holding out for some big time players.
Okay. Shaquille O'Neal, about 98 to 2005.
2.
That's high.
We're talking peak? Peak?
Yeah. Yep.
I think I put Shaq 2.
Okay. Next we have Steph Curry, 2015 to 2023.
It's either 4 or 5. I just need to pick one. 4.
Okay. Kobe Bryant, anywhere from about 99 to 2010.
Geez. 5.
Hakeem Olajuwon, I'm going to say about 87 to 95 or 96.
8.
Okay. Jokic, also about 2018 to 2025.
Jokic
knows
has
how
more
long
to
this
go.
peak is gonna be.
Yeah. Because Jokic hasn't completed his prime, I'm going to put it at 9.
LeBron James, 2010 to 2020. 3. Michael Jordan, about 88 to 96.
Yeah, we take that. Mike, number 1.
Magic, 80 to 90.
See, that's where I feel like it kind of blows up my list. The fact that Magic fills the last spot I have open, that kind of sucks. But other than that, I feel like this was pretty solid.
Yeah. Wasn't too bad. I mean, there's some things that I might mix up, but that was good.
What do you hate the most outside of the Magic pick?
I think LeBron goes higher than Shaq.
Because it's a longer peak, or you think his peak was genuinely higher than Shaq's peak?
I think the only person who has a better prime than LeBron is Michael Jordan. I think that Kobe may have been one spot higher. I think Steph's unanimous MVP is just because he changed how basketball was called, and there was a couple players who were supposed to be unanimous MVPs before. But Steph also had one of the most efficient shooting seasons of all time. His season is insane, but I think Kobe's stretch from like 2003 to 2010 is incredible. But other than that, I like it. I think you did good.
Blind list, not too bad. Roman, we need to build a starting 5 using all animals.
Oh, using animals.
Using animals. I saw there's a guy on social media that did this. It's one of the funniest videos I've seen all year. Loved it. And so I felt like we should do it ourselves.
Okay. I think obvious one, very first, at your center, you have the giraffe.
Okay. All height.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other animal that's that tall. Nothing
Nothing.
compares to a giraffe.
I don't think anything compares. I'll give you our point guard.
High IQ, fast. What do you
I
got
want.
for me?
I think
Can
I'm
settle
okay.
down, run an offense.
I'm okay if they're a little bit undersized. Give me a cheetah at the point. I want speed.
Okay. Fast,
Yes.
dominant,
Yeah.
high IQ, knows how to dominate their prey. I like it. I was thinking maybe like a dolphin. They say they're like super smart. They're also really fast and they're loud, like good communicators. So my only other point guard, I would think a dolphin would be a good leader.
That's not a bad choice. It's not the worst choice I've heard.
Shooting guard. Who is our?
Certainly more endurance.
Yeah. Those things
Yeah.
moving. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Two guard. Reliable, consistent, gonna get the job done. I don't know here. What's a two guard look like?
What's just gonna get us buckets?
Yes, like who comes to do their job, no matter who is there. Like who's gonna get it done? There's so many animals.
Yeah, I mean, there
'Cause I
really
think
is.
I know what I want. Like at the 3 spot. 3 spot for me is lion,
Yeah,
king of the jungle.
LeBron.
I didn't even think about LeBron. I guess yeah.
Yeah, we go Lion at the 3. Okay, we'll come back to shooting guard. I have our power forward.
Ooh.
I have the power forward.
Okay, let me take a guess at what you're gonna say though.
Okay, I don't.
Powerful,
It's my favorite
dominant.
animal. It's my favorite animal.
I know what your favorite animal is because I was gonna say like elephant or rhino here. I think
No
rhino would be
way.
a good pick.
No, I'm taking the gorilla at power forward.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Absolutely, the
What about a
gorilla at
bear?
power forward. No, because a bear is only going to work in like the 90s era of basketball. The gorilla is going to be able to play in any era. He's versatile. Okay. Above the
A
rim.
gorilla's adaptable. He's adaptable.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Great hands, great footwork. Okay.
He's gonna do your dirty work.
Yes.
Both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's got good hands and feet.
Might be the Scottie Pippen of might be the might be the Scottie Pippen of the team. I'm just saying, I understand the position's different, but the value that we get from the player, very well maybe that guy.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Like I said, maybe bear, but I think gorilla does outweigh. But I was thinking maybe like rhino. Rhino gives me power forward energy. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's a great call. Yeah.
But 2 spot. I mean, I'm trying to think of these are the greats. This is Kobe. This is MJ. Like these
100%.
are
This
the
this
top
has to
dog.
be big. It's got to be big.
Who are our hard-working animals? Because it's like Kobe Bryant is the mamba, the snake, but I don't want a snake as my starting shooting guard.
Absolutely not. No shot. It's an automatic L.
Dominant animal that gets the job done. You may not like him off the court, but when the time comes to play the game, he does what he needs to do.
We got to take our time with this. This is a big decision.
This
could make or break the entire roster.
Because I start thinking about like reptiles more, and I'm like, okay, what about
we just
like
lose
an alligator,
we lose
crocodile? But
we
no,
lose thighs. We lose size if we go with that.
and it can't just be like a monkey. It can't be a chimpanzee.
Yeah, don't you feel like that's repetitive, or we already have the gorilla?
Yeah, we already have a gorilla. It's not going to be like a seal. It's not a whale. It's not a. I've never had such a tough time with the question.
We may have to come back and do this. If you guys like this clip, we may have to just go back and do this for like ocean animals, birds, reptiles. But this is it, everything rides on the shooting guard. I'm trying to pull up one of those like old school animal pyramids. If you remember those from like when we were in elementary school, like the food chain.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can pull something epic out of the food chain. It's just, do you feel good about going like Bengal tiger or Black Panther and then pairing that with the lion? I don't know.
Well, yeah, we already have lion, and you put cheetah at the 1.
We can sub cheetah for dolphin. I would be okay going dolphin at the 1. I like
because then our 2-3 combo is insane.
Okay, we go dolphin
the cheetah
at the
and
1
the lion.
High IQ, and then we go. You want to go cheetah at 2?
Isn't that what you said at the 1?
I feel like cheetah at the 2 is going to be all.
What about like an eagle? A bald eagle
at the 2?
high soaring,
No,
can take out just about anything.
we're
Now,
undersized. I think we're undersized,
undersized Eagles are huge.
brother.
Okay, I kind of like it though. Dolphin at the one. Okay, if you're discrediting Eagle, Dolphin at the 1, Cheetah at the 2, Lion at the 3, Gorilla at the 4, Giraffe at the 5.
I'm taking Tiger at the 2, and that's where we're gonna have to separate. And I need the people
Lion
to
and
decide.
Tiger?
I think I need the people to tell me what's better. If you go, listen, I don't think the Cheetah plays defense. I don't. I think he's a liability on the defensive end of the floor. I think the Tiger's versatile. My 2 through 3 were epic. So listen, if you're, I need people to tell me in the comments, are you going Cheetah at the 2 or are you going like Tiger at the 2? Because I think I'm on.
Cheetah, because I'm getting every steal. Be
Okay.
quick.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. 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 I'm the steal champ, but I'm also soaring past everybody. Yeah. Cheetah at the 2.
Who's our MVP?
Either Lion or Cheetah.
Probably the Lion, King of the Jungle. What are we doing?
Yeah. Cheetah steals from him though. Like he's got a couple years where it's, yo, this guy might actually be better than him. But then the Lions, yo, I run this though. I will hurt you. But I don't need to hurt you. He never really takes over like he should.
Okay, so that's our starting 5. Listen, if you like this segment, I need you to first obviously tell me that I had the better choice than Roman. That's just a given. But then after that, I need to know if we need to do this again and what animals we do next.
Let us know.
We're just having fun on this pod. We're just having fun on this pod. Speaking of, obviously, we need to readdress this. This is something that has to be an ongoing thing. Just to confirm with everybody, we were not joking. When we hit 100,000 followers, we both shave our heads. Isn't that right?
Unfortunately, we did confirm and post. People have already saved it. People have already got it in their heads.
Yeah.
When we hit 100,000 subs, we will live stream. I'm going to say here, we're going to live stream both of us buzzing our heads.
At 100,000 followers, we both shave our heads. Give us a follow. Okay. I just want to, so that's enough basketball talk. I mean, this has been probably the most fun episode we've had all season. I think
Not too much current action going on.
it's a lot, not a lot, but we're giving you some good topics here, you guys. We're giving you some great topics. If you don't agree with us, we want to hear it. Send us a DM, send us a message. I genuinely want to know kind of where you're at if you've listened to the pod up to this point. But I do want to switch gears a little bit. I want to talk about our trip out to New York first. We got the unique opportunity. House of Highlights emailed us a couple months back and asked us if we wanted to come out and shoot some content with them. They've got a show called Clash. It was super cool, right? We flew out to New York. I don't think they realized that we were all the way out in Utah. So when we said we were coming, they were kind of shocked. They were like, wow, really? But an opportunity for the two of us to spend a few days in New York City, see the sights, and to rub shoulders with some pretty cool folks in the basketball space was a ton of fun. Huge shout out to House of Highlights for having us out, getting to shoot content there. We're on a great video where it's a bunch of guys versus one Luka fan. I am a Luka hater. I know, shocker, if you've listened to this pod over the last couple seasons. And I think I held my own. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I held my own. So we'll post the clips when we get them. We posted a video this past week of kind of like a recap. But outside of recording with House of Highlights, Roman, what was your highlight in New York?
Well, first, let me just congratulate Mo. He did do a great job with the Luka fan versus 10 haters. I think he represented very well, and we'll be able to watch that. We'll let you guys know when that comes out. But yeah, it was just a great trip in general. As I said, we came out from Utah. I don't think anybody expected that, but I think part of the trip too was just a chance to get out to Utah for a chance to get out to New York for some business. That was really cool. And I've never been to New York. So Moses got to give me the scope of things. We got to go to a Knicks game. We got to see the biggest blowout in Knicks history the day that we got there. They beat them by almost 60. That has never been done. So we show up and the Knicks put on a show. They might need to have us out more. I'm going to be honest with you.
Let's be real. Knicks, invite us.
Knicks, get us out. You'll win every game by 60. But yeah, I mean, just seeing everything. We got to go see the Empire State Building. We went to Central Park, Times Square, the Rockefeller Center. Like, we got to see everything. And this is a place that I've never been in my 21 years of living. So I think it was just an awesome thing to be able to experience with somebody that I spent so much time with. So just a great trip in general.
I hope we get to go out again, and the next time it's not just like on our card. Love for us to be able to reach that point in the future, and I think we will. The atmosphere was just so fun and exciting. Getting in a car accident in our Uber on the way into the city was certainly a crazy way to start, if I'm going to be honest with you. And then us just grabbing our bags and just bouncing was crazy, but that's what happened. So it was a rocky start to the trip, but I'm not gonna lie, I felt like most of the people that we interacted with were super nice. Nobody was like screaming, yelling, doing anything crazy. We did almost get attacked by a sorcerer, but that's a story you'll have to hear if you talk with us personally. But man, I had a great time. Felt like we closed out every night by watching hoops on Amazon. It was just a really, really fun, quick trip. We were in and out, had to avoid that major storm that was hitting the East Coast, but super excited. Hopefully, it's the first of many trips for us at the Swishlist podcast. But more important than anything we did in New York, Extracted season 2
We got
aired their
episode 1 out.
they aired the
Come
first
on.
episode. They aired the first episode. Roman, I mean, you're getting to see some clips like you never have even seen before, right? You had the experience, obviously, being in the wild, but now you're seeing a totally different perspective of what the show was. Take me to take me to the first time you see yourself on TV. What is that moment like for you? What are you thinking about in your mind?
It feels so long ago now because we were out there, I think 5 months ago at this point. So it feels like this was years ago to me. So just to see it all unravel is really cool. Something that feels like it was so far in the past. But it's weird to see yourself on national television, like in such a big scope, especially in reality TV. I don't watch reality TV. So to just see this dramatized version of me and my family is just kind of, oh my goodness, here we go. Do we really need this? But no, it's really cool. I think if you've made it this far, if you're listening to this part of the podcast, you should definitely go watch that. Are you kidding me? This guy that's sitting here talking about basketball and has been for a few years is trying to survive the wild. Like, you got to go check it out. If you're listening this much, you should definitely go check out Extracted season 2, episode 1. It's on Hulu and Disney Plus. Weekly episodes are going to come out over the next couple months. It's going to be really interesting TV. You're going to see me try and compete for $250,000. Last man standing, who can survive the wild out in the Canadian wilderness. Just a really cool opportunity that me and my mom and my other brother got to go do. And yeah, it's really unique. I mean, who gets to go on reality TV? Who do you know? And if you have any questions for me, shoot me a message. I love talking about it. So yeah.
Yeah, once again, that's Monday evenings. It airs live on Fox, and it is on Hulu next day. So if you're like me and you've got young kids that you're trying to put to bed, it's okay. You'll still be able to catch the show. I just might be watching a couple episodes the next day. Am I the worst brother in the world? I might be. Roman, I do have a couple of questions that I want to ask, and I'm curious kind of what the experience is. Obviously, we watched the episode. Some people saw a bear immediately. Now, I'm not asking you, did you see a bear the entire time? Because we'll let the show unfold. But I'm curious. Take me to the moment when you first realized I'm no contact, alone, no food, no water. Like you're opening the package and you've got everything but water and fire. And is there any fear that sets in at all? Were you nervous? Were you afraid? What are some of the emotions that you're going through like those first couple nights?
First few nights, it's so interesting because they call this reality TV, but there's a camera, a surveillance camera following me at all time. So
Okay.
you know how when somebody takes a video of you, you kind of switch up, like you know you're on camera?
Yeah.
That's what I was doing for a long period of time. So it is reality TV and I was really surviving. But in the back of my head, I was like, I'm on camera. Don't show fear. Don't show any type of crazy emotions. Like just stay locked in this entire time. So that's what I was kind of doing. The first time that it hit me that I was afraid was when we got to take off. Like when I got in this plane boat that just drops me off. When I got in there and they take me up in the sky and show me that I am just surrounded by trees, there's not a house or anybody in sight. There is nothing in sight. And to get their camera angles, they just keep taking me around and around and around. And I just have to look at all this land, miles of land and nothing else. That's when I was like, okay, this is real. I was like laughing because I was so nervous. I was just like, man, this is actually crazy. And then in the first episode, you'll kind of see it. When they drop me off, and it's the first time I'm officially alone,
Mhm.
I turn around and I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? And you
Yeah.
can actually see it on my face. I am genuinely, what is this?
Listen, you
So
you you had your bag like tucked, like you were like so tight. I'd never seen you like that in my life.
I've never been in that situation. Like I said, I say this on the interviews. Every time I go camping, it's back to the cabin. So I'm in these new clothes, in this new environment that I don't know, knowing the challenges that I'm gonna have to endure, however long I'm gonna be out there. when I
Mhm.
first get dropped off. Like, I'm not going to see my family for the next month, all these kind of emotions and thoughts that I'm having. And you just have to keep going. Like, you're trying to win a competition. So you just have to keep going. So, yeah, lots of fear, lots of nervousness. But I tried to shield that emotion to make sure that my mom and brother knew I was doing good.
It goes without being said, like, obviously we're Team Roman and, we wanna see you deliver, not just for the family, but for young people. We need someone that's young to not go home super fast. So I swear if I watch this second episode and I see you go home, I'm coming to your house and it's not gonna be pretty. Like,
Oh,
people under the age of 22 need to deliver on this show. It's been an embarrassing performance up to this point.
I completely agree. It is a must. I think the younger ages are showing. That's what I told my mother in preparation. I was under the impression the entire time. I was like, I think a younger person will do better. My back isn't going to hurt as much as yours. My knees aren't going to hurt. I'm not going to be complaining about not having my caffeine, not having my specific pills and stuff like that. But these old folks know how to endure some pain. That is showing. And we've seen it on the first season.
Mhm.
18-year-old goes out immediately. Second season, 20-year-old goes out immediately. And who knows? I might be gone next episode. We don't know. I'm not going to tell you. You just have to watch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. I want to see you. I want to watch Mom. I'm excited to see what Dallas does. There's already a narrative in play that you are just an absolute mama's boy, which is true. Which is
Hey, I love my mama. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got a girl yet, so she's the woman of my life.
listen. But they're definitely kind of playing some of the stuff up. So I'm so excited. Mom's talked a ton about what her experience has been like in HQ, and I'm so excited to just get to watch from her perspective and see how they interact, like the game within the game and the way that they are trying to figure out ways to support you as best they can. And then to see your live reaction to everything they worked so hard to give you is hilarious. I try to watch the show and be serious, and I just find myself laughing so hard because I care about all of you guys so much. And so to see you in this type of a setting, it's unique. Everybody's a little different when they're away from their family. And so to see my family in like interacting on their own, doing their own things, it's so fun to get to see you guys just hopefully dominate. I'm excited for the show to really start to take root and for us to get into the game. It's gonna be a ton of fun.
Me too, man. Weekly episodes. It's going to be hard to wait, but it's what we must do. You get an authentic show, something new that a lot of people haven't seen. So everybody needs to tune in. Next episode coming out on Monday.
Listen, we appreciate the love and support that we have been getting. We wouldn't be able to do some of the fun stuff we've done if it wasn't for people like you that are listening right now. If you know someone that doesn't know basketball, if you know someone that just has an opinion on basketball, please send them this episode. Send us a message online. We'd love to know what your favorite part of the episode was. Send us a text if you've got our number. Send us a DM. I think we have a phone number that's tied to the podcast. You can message us directly from here. But we are so excited to continue to cover the game of basketball, to give you something unique, something that is absolutely Moses and Roman every single week. And so season 3, episode 14, we are out.